Hi, hello. You found me, and I honestly don't really have any plans for this video, so I guess it's just like a talk session or something like that. Um, when I try to plan a video, I honestly have no idea, and I search up "You Found Me," and I noticed that the song by The Fray, it's about finding God. I'm not big. I'm not a religious guy or something like that, but I do notice him sometimes. But he's there usually. But even so, I'm kind of in the mid tier of believing or not believing. But you can say it's just a random topic to put out there. I say I want to make more videos, but I've been kind of lacking because I guess I just have so much going in my head. Like, I don't want to start on things, really. Like, find a job, like, finding the soulmate or something. Like, something that would probably change in my life, or I'm afraid something will just go bad or something. I don't know. It's just one of those overthinking things, you know? I don't know if it's like burnout, laziness, both, or even the anxiety, depression part that is keeping me down in the drain. I wrote some journal stuff that gives me positive outlook on stuff I wrote like from a few years ago in my journal. And I'm surprised that I even wrote this, and I showed it to my therapist, and in which she read it to me. I'm like, how am I, like, some of my stuff I wrote down, I feel like I'm some sort of journalist or a writer, which I didn't expect because I'm not good with words. But I'm gonna give you quite a few of them because there's quite a bit that I wrote a few years ago. Give people love, kindness, and respect who you deserve it. When life and people put you down to shit, grab them by the balls and throw it back at them. It's a little funny one, but a friend told me that when life brings you down, just pretty much grab it by the balls and throw it back, like show him who's boss, something like that. Like, I have a different insight of for the stuff I wrote back in the day for some of these, but some still works for some people out there. It's how we all view things in different ways. Here's another one. You could lose family, childhood, and memories, but you gotta think about the present. It is what it is. For my insight, I don't really look at the past or the future too much, really, because it'll overwhelm my brain. That's why I don't really remember my past, even in high school. It's like, I mean, so much memories lost, but still remember them when something clicks. If one of my friends think that I was quite open back then, I'm obviously not in honestly not open now, which kind of frustrates me of who I was. But we all change, like, throughout life, you know. There's another one. I have that fear of involving myself with people that I meet where I'm not comfortable with them yet. And I still think as one of them as people I would dislike based on what actions they do or what they say, but you gotta find humor or understanding on what they do. As my fear, I want to help some of them who struggles mentally. It's hard to find the insight of what I wrote here, but I think I can see it. Instead of focusing on the bad or what's affecting you, I guess you gotta find within them of what they're thinking and feeling in some way. When I was trying to sleep at night, I kept thinking still, and I just say, don't take it personally, and I repeat it in my head till I fell asleep. Yeah, I just repeat that phrase in my head, and I fell asleep pretty good. Like, you can repeat anything in your head, like, calms you down, makes your overwhelmed head calm. I guess it's like a phrase or something like that. It's a little off topic, but you know. The first step is always the hardest, but the more you try it, it gets easier. I know you guys heard that, right? You just got to believe in yourself. Have the strength. Have strength. Show strength. Just do it. I mean, it's easy to say than do, right? Like, I mean, it'd be nice that we could just do some of these things, but when you have a head that's bringing you back, it's hard to do it. I do want to do some things, but I have some ideas, but it just holds me back and delays me. I mean, yeah, look for the positives and all that, but it's kind of hard. You can always start small and grow from there. I mean, true. I'm doing the teeniest, tiniest things right now. When you have struggles and mistakes, you can't just forget. Even if you want to forget, you gotta learn to accept it and find closure. That's what it means to be strong. And I got that from an anime from Sword Art Online Season 2, Episode 11. When Kirito was talking to the sniper chick. Like, I guess it got me that idea and wrote it down in this journal. It's quite interesting. Focus on making the best video possible. Don't worry about when the subs and video growth. You're crazy until you're successful. Then you're a genius. I guess I kind of mixed the both in that sentence, but yeah. I just have a good video idea and just put it out there. Maybe some edits there and there. And it'll turn out alright or so. Not all video has to be perfect, you know. Don't think, just do it. I mean, I guess that's what I'm kind of doing right now. Just count to 10 or 5 and start your move. Yeah, I tried that quite a bit. It was quite good. I tried doing that with a cold shower and oof, it was a weird sensation. Always ask why, or write down your problems and find the solution of that problem. Yeah, like, why do I feel depressed? Like, what's causing me that way? What affected that? Like, honestly, we have triggers that affect us and we wouldn't even know it. But I see that. But you don't always have to take things personally. Even though some people, some things don't mean to take it personally on you. Just gotta rub it off somehow. Action is louder than words. It's what I do most of the time, it seems. I'm not a talker, but here I am, saying things out of my head. Number one way to be successful is to interact and be confident. Most people want that ability, but of course, I don't. It'd be nice, but that's... ugh. But if I were to act like that, then it would drain a whole lot of energy out of me. Because talking, interacting with people, she should take so much energy out of me. Like I'm like drained. Comparing other people and things to you is not good. Yes, you'll be beating yourself about it and asking why you don't have it. To think about it is to have your own pace, your own pathway, your own door, you know? I do still compare myself to others, but we're doing our own challenges and or story, something like that. We're in different situations. We might not get them, or the other person might not get us, but we could understand, I guess. And we can always help each other out, you know? In some way. Some way. Having a thought leads to negative emotions, but focusing on said emotion, you got to believe you can do it. And brush the doubts in your head and feel closure about doing something. Kind of hard time believing, but I always think ahead, usually, and that leads to overthinking, but it's just complicated head stuff. And I always have a hard time on myself, just beating myself up with some doubts and negative emotions, but it's a feeling. It's not real. We can only do what we can. It's like that graph where someday we have our ups and downs, but we're still living, still going. takes time. Well, I wonder if any of you watching have some insights for what I wrote, I guess. Surprised I wrote some of these, like I just write that I find inspiring or what my insights are throughout life. And you don't have to follow for every word. Just take some for granted or something. Just reading that, like reading some of that, kind of helps. I don't do it often. I'm just keeping myself calm, not trying to overwhelm myself too much. You only try of what's comfortable. Like, I worked for Walmart for 2 weeks and I just stopped because people kind of overwhelm me of where stuff is, and I don't know the Walmart layout good because I don't know where stuff is, even though we have like a phone app that tells us where, but I'm not quite familiar with that. We only have our strengths and weaknesses in some way. Knowing myself, I don't want to deal with a lot of people. Because of this isolation type stuff. It's getting to me or something, but it is what it is. But that's all for now. Glad you found me. If you found this video in your home page or something like that, if you made it this far, I truly do appreciate it. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe or not because that's your choice. But it'd be nice if you do, because trying to reach to 1,000 subscribers is a big milestone for me. But hope you guys have a good one. And stay positive once in a while. Try to notice how you're feeling. Take care of yourself. And yeah, hope you guys have a nice day. Or not. The choice is yours. Got that from school, but alright, I'll let you guys go now. See you guys.